Wagwan fam, I'm King Ross, you're a dirty mark, and I am back from my all expenses paid trip to Orlando, back in a shitty, rainy Newcastle upon Tyne. F my life, bugger my bum. Here are all the WTF moments from WCPW State of Emergency, which is by far the most bog standard and village production we've ever and probably ever will put on. Drizzling shits. F***ing shit. Yes, and we start with the production values of the event, which ruled in at a grand total of nout, diddly squat, shit, bollocks. The people providing the ring also provided the sound equipment, which, you know, it was shit. We had 2 microphones that were more temperamental than Jack the Jobber after a poor night's sleep, and we had 1 speaker, just 1 speaker that you couldn't hear if you were in the center of the ring. F me sideways and call me Betty. Well, this isn't a WTF moment at all, but since all of you bastards will be expecting me to address it like the entitled pricks that you are, here we f***ing gone. Yes, the sign that read, Fat King Ross likes big sweaty ham. None of that statement is a WTF moment. Here's why. Like my fellow wank pheasant, Roman Reigns, this sexual wank pheasant is thick AF. Anything but skinny AF. Thick AF is better. And then we have the ham part. I f***ing love ham, me. Go down the Toby Carvery, get some honey glazed gammon. It's my meat of choice. That sign, anything but a WTF moment, but you marks would be f***ing up. Yes, that sign made sense to me. Let's move on. Move on with our lives, our pathetic little lives. Your pathetic little... Ironically, though, at least one of the people stood underneath this sign in the Orlando sports thing, whatever the f*** it was called. They are fatter than I could ever dream of being. F***ing fatter crits. Hypocrites, and that worked. Ho ho! Don't be like JB, all you tit.
Where's Billy Bob Thornton when you need somebody? Terry Funk once witnessed Billy Bob Thornton masturbating a dog, but that's a different story for another time. Cover here.
And second of all, regarding this point about masturbating a dog, Billy Bob Thornton couldn't have masturbated a dog because according to resident sexpert Adam Cleary here at whatculture.com, you can't masturbate something that isn't you. Masturbate, according to sexpert Adam Cleary, is doing it to yourself. So if you're not yourself, how can you masturbate something? What Jim Cornette should have actually been saying here, once again, according to resident sexpert Adam Cleary, who I don't think's had sex in his life at all, is that Billy Bob Thornton was jacking the dog off, jerking the dog off, whacking the dog off. The more you know. Have you ever seen a wrestling show with subtitles before? Because I f***ing haven't. F***ing microphone.
But it doesn't have to be. Liam Archer sent down hard.
Us behemoths of commentary of a feather stick together. As we all know, during my time in taking the piss out of the wrestling promotion that my boss has put on, out with money out of their own pocket, I have forgotten Liam Slater's name once. This is the same amount of times that Matthew James Cuthbert Striker has forgot Liam Slater's name as he called Lucas Archer Liam, presumably getting Liam Slater and Lucas Archer all cluster f***ed up in one little bowl. So yes, Matthew James Cuthbert Striker having the same problems as your WCPW commentator of the year for 2016. That's not really a WTF moment at all then, but that's f***ing fine. What the f*** was that?
Oh, that's right, it's the Iron Man title. He's a new Iron Man champion. 24/7. This kid's the champ. Did I hear that right? Jack the Jobber?
Jack the Jobber is apparently now the new...
He's got to change his name if he's the new champ. And a chant for Jack the Jobber rings out.
on, drink and operate a camera, kids, because that'll be the fucking result. As my good pal Chenandler Bong would say, could this be any more amateur? No. Crep check. What are those? They're fucking horrible, them, aren't they? Me. Yes, I'm making myself a WTF moment because none of you marks were expecting it, were you? Just like the diamond cutter, you never saw it coming. A diamond upside down is a pussy. Ready to rumble. That's not here. So not only me appearing as a WTF moment here, but the fact that I'm wearing a flippy shirt while knowing that I'm going to be sitting down next to Jim Cornette of all people just proves that I have fucking massive balls that are bigger than Stephanie McMahon's ever could be. But let's elaborate on this wonderful tale a bit more, shall we? How did I become commentator at WCPW State of Emergency? Here's how. We were watching the Hall of Fame on Friday night and we all got pissed as a fart. I couldn't see straight. The boss man asked me, Ross, do you fancy doing commentary with Jim Cornette? Me being all Bertie Big Bollocks while pissed as a fart, go away I. How hard can it fucking be? Forgetting that I'm shit and also forgetting that I'd be hungover to and not in a very talkative mood whatsoever. Not a very good combination when you're going on commentary with a man who is well known for being a very good talker. Undoubtedly a career highlight for Jim there. But there we go. Oh, pussy. So yes, that career highlight for Jim Cornette was also productive for me because that appearance behind the commentary table at a WCPW event means I have secured and will become your WCPW Commentator of the Year for 2017 for the second year in a row. You bunch of dirty marks. Get in there!
Culture, King Ross. Maybe you can enlighten me. Oh, hey!
Oh my God, anything goes, Jim.
A quick reminder for everybody that a Mr. James E. Cornette, that's Mr. James E. Cornette, was on commentary for this event. With shit like this going down, I can't think that Jim was having a very good time.
Well, Chris Sharp trained in Ohio Valley Wrestling, and he don't take no back talk. They pushes Big Mike down.
Not a third time, surely. Oh,
Ha!
wise.
Lads, Jim f***ing Cornette is sat a matter of yards away from all this bullshittery going down. Does anybody not know who he is? It's not as if he's very vocal about things he thinks are shit. It would not be a surprise if this was the last time you ever saw Jim Cornette at a WCPW show. It'll be a f***ing miracle if it isn't.
Standing moonsault with authority, hooks the legs. No.
Jim. That is a standing shooting star press, not a standing moonsault. Now, for a man that I know is such a big fan of the flippy SHIT, it is a big shock to me that you would get such moves mixed up, calling one move by the other's name. As a connoisseur of all these maneuvers, I'd expect you to get it right each and every time. Therefore, making that call there, huge WTF moment. Can you tell I'm jet lagged? I'm absolutely fair hooked here. Fucking don't know where I am.
Weighing 280 pounds, he is your What Culture Pro Wrestling Champion.
That look there, Kenny, that look there suggests that you have just announced Drew Galloway a full 30 pounds heavier than he actually is. And the reason for Drew buggering off to NXT has been confirmed. That's right, it's Kenny McIntosh's fault. I mean, I was stood there speaking to Drew in the afternoon in the locker room, speaking about the weather and how hot Orlando was, and if he had any plans for the following evening. He said he was busy, but I bet those plans changed when Kenny pissed him off with that call, because if there's one thing Drew Galloway doesn't like, it's been announced as heavier than he actually is, let alone 30 pounds heavier than he actually is. Thanks, Kenny. Thanks a bunch, you bastard, you. No.
Right through you and burn a hole through you, and you can see the evil intent.
Who the f does Hobo Joe think he is wearing sunglasses indoors? Now, unbeknownst to you, Marks, who watch WCPW State of Emergency at home on What Culture Extra, when Hobo Joe walked out with his camera at the start of the show, a loud Hobo Joe chant was heard, just proving the fact that when you associate yourself with this sexual wank pheasant, you get over to f***. Hobo Joe even signed his first autograph, and after all of this, sunglasses indoors. What a prick. In fact, let's hear why he was there. I'll go and get him, shall we? Let's hear why he was wearing sunglasses indoors. Right, come on then, Hobo Joe. Explain yourself, sunglasses indoors, pourquoi?
Well, it'd been a long day. The boss had bought a pretty big bottle of vodka. I drank a lot of that vodka. It kind of went to my head a bit, I guess, and I may have gone to the toilet to throw up into the toilet. My glasses fell off into the toilet. I threw up onto my glasses in the toilet, and I blocked the toilet. And then my glasses got lost.
You're a disgusting human being. You are. Whoa! There's a light off there, Hobo Joe. Change the bulb, will you? I've got a ladder here. I've got a ladder here, Hobo Joe. Up you go. Oh, me wire's in the way. Change that bulb, will you? He's got him! He's got him! F*** off, Hobo Joe! Yay!
On me.
Who man you knocker? What the f*** you doing? Do you not know there's a f***ing show going on? Get the f*** out of sight, you f***ing knacker jerk. Right then, time for a little recap. Let's have a recap of State of Emergency from the perspective of Jim Cornette. Or us, who booked Jim Cornette while the following was going down. Let's see if editor Dick Tubbs can keep up with the footage I'm going to be calling upon hither. Oh, hey. We booked Jim Cornette on a show that involved Stupid Penguin, Orgy Butler, Gracie Kiss My Face Are spots ×2, Joey Ryan and Dick is really f***ing hard spot, a YouTuber winning a title in professional wrestling ring, a YouTuber winning said title for a second time in the same show, a YouTuber, although a sexual wank pheasant YouTuber, on commentary with Jim Cornette, a referee pinning a wrestler in a match, referee sending 3 wrestlers arse over tit onto the mat, referee doing a cartwheel and celebrating with the wrestlers in the match, bare flippy shit. Who the f*** booked Jim Cornette when they knew all of that was going to be on the show? Insane in the membrane or what? I've been King Ross, you're a dirty mark and goodbye.